has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Welcome back. This is the Fan Awakens episode 20. I'm back here with a very exciting show because I have both co-hosts in the building. I got my boy Miguel. I got my boy G. Blood related to one of them, but in my heart I'm related to both, you know. We're back, you know, episode 20. I feel like it's fitting to have all of us at this table. What?
I thought this was 21.
You're right. This is definitely 21. This is episode 21. I need to stop drinking before the show.
That was a lot of water you just had before the show, not gonna lie.
This is a decent amount. I would call it a swig. Been a while since you've been here, G. How you doing?
What it do, baby?
All right, that is episode 20. Thank you for showing up to the Fan Awakens podcast. We will see you next.
Have you felt
That didn't work out very well. I'm just going to turn that off.
Yeah. Do better.
Ouch. You know, Whamwalk wouldn't like that.
I'm sorry, Whamwalk.
You know, I do have a few things I want to bring up, but we're kind of going off the cuff.
Always.
As we have grown to do the last couple weeks for sure. You, Miguel,
Yes.
are not someone who I'm very fond of at the present moment
Oh, I know.
because you are going to Star Wars Galaxies Edge.
Yes,
in
I am.
2 days.
2 days I will be there.
2 days you'll be residing in Batu.
Yes, I will.
Yep. And I'm pretty damn jealous.
Yeah, I would be too if I was in your shoes, you know?
But I'm a part of it.
Yeah, you are a part of it, and that's something that I can never take away from you, and it still hurts me on the inside to this day.
You should maybe vandalize it and tag your name somewhere small so you're a part of it too.
I'll do it in Arabish, so, you know, stay on brand.
Right? That's staying on. Okay, look, we're going to get sued.
Just for the record, I'm not going to do that.
What are you most excited for?
I'm most excited, you know, just to see the land, experience it, be in Star Wars. Oh, and of course, build my own lightsaber. You know, that's the thing I'm going to do.
Are you going to buy a Coke thermal detonator?
Yeah, I probably will. I will never drink it.
Why not?
I don't drink soda anymore.
Ah, shit. Shoot. I mean, yeah, that's cool.
I'll drink the Dasani.
Do they have it in the same kind of thermal detonator bottle?
Not in the thermal detonator, but it is in Arabish.
Okay, that's pretty cool then. Do they sell those green milk bottles, or was that a special, like...
No, they sell them at the milk stand. I was looking it up.
Have you seen those, G?
I haven't. There's milk bottles?
Yeah, it's like, Mikey will pull it up for you, but they have like these awesome, like almost like, I almost said canteen. It's not quite that, but it's like these big reusable, you know, green milk bottles. Which I have a question. Okay, this is a serious question right here.
Yeah.
Blue milk or green milk? You got a sea cow?
I've been like, this has been racking my brain for the past couple days that I've known that I'm going to Galaxy's Edge. I have no clue which one I'm going to get.
Aren't they both alcoholic?
No, neither of them.
Oh.
You could just walk up to the milk stand and be like, hey, I'd like a green milk or a blue milk, please.
Shit. Damn. All right. So what, I mean, if there's one on the table, what are you taking? Because Luke has, you know, been about both.
Yeah, I know.
Luke has been about both. Here's the thing. I think that when you think about what characters have drank each, you know, the only characters I know, and I'm sure others have, but the only characters I know for sure who drank blue milk would be Luke, Aunt Beru, and Uncle Owen. Now,
Dead.
Hold up. We only saw Luke drink green milk, but I can't imagine that Rey was like, I'm not gonna not know what that tastes like. I'm sure after Luke went away, he went to sleep, she snuck out to the sea cow and got a little taste of the green milk. So that makes two of my favorite characters that have drank green milk, and I'd like to join them. I think I'm going green.
You're going green?
Yep.
It's really a tough decision, and I don't think I'll make a decision until it's a game time decision. I think I'm gonna have to be in line, and they're gonna be like, "Sir, we've been waiting for 45 minutes. Please make a decision."
Just buy both. That's what they're gonna tell you.
Yeah.
What about you, G? Blue or green?
You know, I was thinking blue just because I like that color a little
Same.
bit more. And it's, you know, it's always been curious. But I think Rey probably had, she needed nourishment while she was on.
And people who have drank green milk have died less than people who drank blue milk. All right, assuming that Rey drank it as well. Because if not, then it's 100% on both.
Yeah.
Because everybody actually, yep.
Yeah, it is.
It is true. And I'm not looking to die at dying. If I was dying somewhere, Galaxy's Edge wouldn't be a terrible place. Although it'd be terrible for a lot of other people. I feel like,
it'd be like traumatizing for many other people.
But like as far as places to drift off into the Force, it wouldn't be the worst.
True.
Maybe I just won't drink any milk. Maybe I'll just stick to Sprite. But I'm pretty jealous about that. I don't know where they put that holocron or exactly. I haven't looked it up either, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But if you happen to see a holocron that
hack it.
No, because I don't want you to see my video because I was standing way too close.
No, I want to see your. Hello, is this thing recording?
I was standing way too close. I mean, they have this. It was like what, 5 feet deep.
Yeah.
There's a whole like back end that was all green.
Okay.
I was standing in front of it. Like there's like green, like a green half of this.
There's
room.
a neon green floor that says "Stand."
Literally,
here.
it did.
And Eli,
I stood right in front of the camera.
Nah, I'm good.
You had like this, my head, in the whole camera.
Wow,
it's pretty bad. But I'm still in there. But do you also? This is something I mentioned to Miguel, and you weren't here for this, G. But I'm going to go back to it because I want your take on it. Do you think that we ever see Batuu in the films, and specifically, I think I said The Mandalorian? Because we were thinking, what's the most likely we...
I thought we were talking about for, the game.
Oh, that's what we deemed most likely. That in, I forgot about that. In Jedi Fallen Order, it would seem likely that we could visit Batuu in the game, which would be really cool. Just to see it in a medium besides books and comics. Yeah, that's my take. What do you think? Do you think there's any chance, just to go on a tangent, that Batuu shows up in Fallen Order?
I would think the likelihood is high.
Yeah.
It just feels like, they can. Why not?
Because at first I pitched this idea of them filming at the park, and Mikey's like, "No, that's not gonna happen."
No, that's terrible. That's awful. Never. Please, God, no.
Wouldn't it be
no? Eli, before you even start, I'm good.
All right. Look, maybe not, but I want to see it in some sort of visual media that is Star Wars. I want to see it. I want to see the planet functioning. I think that adds more to it. I think that it would they'd sell more tickets. Not that they're struggling doing that, but I'm just saying,
yeah.
Like if someone could actually see like characters in that world on TV, I think that'd be a big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, yeah, I know they're making those, those books and comics and stuff like that, just to enrich the world through literature. But yeah, to see it like on screen would be very different, to see it moving and breathing. And I forgot like how they described this planet, whether it was like outside the outer rim or something like that, or it's one of those kinds of planets.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh, it's on the outer rim. It used to be a thriving planet until the First Order and sort of landed there, and there's a resistance base, and now it's sort of really a dying, this big dying town of Batuu, this dying city.
Batuu is the planet.
I mean, okay, Batuu, Black Spire Outpost, is it's seen its better days. It used to be sort of a booming rest stop in the galaxy, just like kind of a big spot when you're traveling. And now no one really goes there. It's pretty much just a military outpost. You got your smugglers and your scum and villainy, of course. They're going to have some more scum there when Miguel goes on Thursday. But
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I mean, we're going to talk about that. We're going to get into the lightsaber building process, and we're going to decide what lightsaber Miguel is going to build Actually, we might as well do that right now.
Yeah, why not?
So we have obviously the options. We got
Let me pull it up.
the woodland creatures.
All right. So we have. There's peace and justice.
Yeah.
Protection and defense.
Okay.
Elemental nature.
Yep.
And power and control.
All right. So basically, we have the New Republic, the Old Republic,
Old Republic, Sith, and
Elementals.
elemental nature.
That has to be the least selling one of all, right?
Okay, now everyone's now talking about now. I'm gonna need you to explain why are we acting this way about the elemental kid?
like
it's wood.
It's not just
really wood,
that it's
but
wood. It's Rancor tooth. That's like the big fixture on it, and leather, fake leather.
Fake leather, Rancor tooth, wood.
Like
it's like the only time I remember seeing one of those in like the visual media would be the Clone Wars when there was a little Wookiee Padawan in the Clone Wars, and they couldn't figure out what kind of lightsaber, and then they're like, "Oh, how about this?" And they gave him some wood. It's just it's pretty lame. Like everybody's all doing this cool, assembling their lightsabers, and he's just like whittling it away.
He's like,
yeah, a piece of wood. Like here's some bark. I don't know. It just seems pretty lame.
bark.
Huh?
I just said bark. I don't know.
Bark.
Yeah.
I would lean towards Old Republic.
That's what I was leaning towards too. Like I just like the different facets on the lightsabers.
Yeah, and it's just something different because I own two lightsabers. You have a lightsaber.
I have a lightsaber,
Luke
yeah.
and Luke.
Oh, both of yours are Luke branded.
Although it's Rey and Luke. All right. G got the actual Rey branded saber.
It's the same saber.
It's the same saber.
It's the same saber.
You hear that? It's Rey's lightsaber.
But it's got that Rey brand.
Yeah, you only got Luke and Luke.
I will buy the box and switch it. I just think that it's cool having an Old Republic lightsaber because that's not something that's pretty much ever been in production.
Yeah,
and
sure.
It's a different look, but it still looks very much synonymous to the Jedi. And I think it has sort of almost like a regal look to it.
It seems reminiscent of the Temple Guard lightsabers, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, of course, man. And I think I just kind of want anything Old Republic I can get. And so I'd definitely go with that. Sith would be cool. I'm just, I can't even play a bad character in a video game after my ninth play. I played Knights of the Old Republic finished it probably 5 times and started it probably like 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never once gone dark side. I tried once or twice and I felt bad after not saving someone twice, and I switched to the light side. So I just don't really see myself getting a dark side saber.
Yeah. But now here's another important question. What color kyber crystal?
For me, it's no question blue. Purple's not an option, right?
Because the options are yellow, white, red, green, blue, and purple.
Purple's my pick.
See, it's hard because oh man.
You know who?
Because currently,
can any of you name a Star Wars character who had a yellow lightsaber? G?
The Temple Guards.
I mean a specific name.
Temple Guard number 4.
No.
Close, but no cigar. It's actually Temple Guard number 5.
That's right. No.
But
no,
I can't. Can you?
I can.
Well, of course you can. That's why you asked the question.
Yeah.
Who?
Bastila Shan.
I knew that.
Yes, it did.
But here's the thing, because currently they're kind of sold out of every kyber crystal.
What do you mean?
You are unable to buy kyber crystals right now, unless you buy
a lightsaber,
a holocron. And when you buy the holocron, if you buy a Jedi holocron, you only get an unpackaged blue kyber crystal.
I see.
If you buy a Sith holocron, you get an unpackaged
How are they
red.
Out?
Because people were just grabbing them by the handfuls and buying them.
Still, just pay those workers overnight and
Yeah, I don't know.
Have that
But
factory
anyways,
pump out some more.
currently for the foreseeable future, that's the only way you can get an extra kyber crystal at Galaxy's Edge.
I mean, an extra one. One comes with your saber.
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
right?
one comes
okay,
with your
that's what I was
saber.
asking.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, how do you not?
Yeah.
And
One
can
comes,
you choose the color that
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
with?
You choose your color.
You confuse the hell out of me.
But yeah, to get any extras, like if you want to see whose voice is in them in a holocron,
Yeah.
you can't.
Is Ahsoka any of the voices?
I believe so. I don't see why she
awesome.
wouldn't, because they sell her legacy blades.
If not, I feel like I'd just tweet Ashley Eckstein and ask if she could just,
Like, voice record it and email it to you.
or just post it on Twitter. Or what's that weird thing that's Cameo? Is that something?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, me either. But I guess it's cool if you're trying to,
If you're trying to get a celebrity to say the same thing they've told 40 other people that day.
I think that's also, to go on a tangent, I think it's also on you. I feel like, yeah, they say the same thing to 40 people, but it's the same reason that you get the same answers in press junkets from celebrities who are going on press, because you ask them the same question. I think if you give them something very out there, think about it, you'll get something different.
But what if they were just like, that's too out there, I'm not going to do it?
I'm just saying original, use your mind a little bit.
I mean,
Don't be like, hey, can you say happy birthday to my friend John? Or, hey, can you say happy birthday to me? Hey, I had a bad day. Can you cheer me up? Like, come on.
yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
What would you tell?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Give me an example, just a, like, off the cuff.
Just what would I say?
No, what would you have them tell you?
Have them tell me?
Like, you're a patron.
I'm a celebrity?
No,
Oh.
you're a patron of Cameo, and you select Ray Park,
Okay.
and you say, "Hey, Ray Park, could you say?" And fill in the blank. What would you ask him to say?
Hold that.
That's it. Just Ray Park. Just 2-second video. Hold that. That's it.
Or ball don't lie.
That's it. You just.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want from me, man? Can I just say? Okay. What if I pulled out a movie quote? What if I told him to say like, what does Samuel L. Jackson say in Far From Home? It's a Shakespeare line. He's like, "Heavy is the head that holds the crown."
I think that was the furthest from Samuel L. Jackson I've ever heard.
No, I've seen it 3 times now. Listen to the way he says it.
Can you say it one more time? Let
No.
me just imagine.
No.
Please, my eyes are closed. I'm trying to imagine.
Does he look like a Mikey?
No,
That's
but
also
he looks like
Samuel.
an Eli.
Yeah, that's true. So I believe you are going with Old Republic.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you also have an option beyond that, correct?
Yeah, just of Kyber Crystal.
Oh, it wasn't the Protector piece and
That is
the Kyber Crystal?
no. That's
The saber?
Saber. So protection and defense, or whatever it was. That's
Old Republic?
Old Republic.
I see.
Peace and justice is New Republic. Power and control is Sith, and elemental nature is elemental nature. I like how they're like, oh yeah, here's a cool
I don't
sounding
know. Were they
thing.
thinking
For
like this is? I mean, there is a strong vegan community in LA, and I'm not vegan, trust me.
but the
I'm just
thing
thinking
is
maybe,
that'd be very not vegan. Rancor tooth, that wasn't
Okay,
sustainably
you're right. I
sourced.
just thought-
That's an animal part. Leather, guess what? Leather's part of an animal.
What if it's vegan leather?
It definitely isn't.
What if
It's
it is?
plastic.
Okay. You have people in LA who are very
Ecologically conscious.
sure, and then if that's true, they probably don't want to buy a plastic lightsaber. But
That's why it's metal.
that's why it's metal, exactly. I don't know, man. I don't know who the hell's buying the elemental nature.
For the people who are like, oh, those other ones are too mainstream, so I'm gonna get the elemental nature.
Probably. Or, you know what? I'm not trying to be a hater here. Maybe there's just really big Wookiee fans, and
Maybe
they want to. They
tell
wanna
yourself
just
that.
Tell yourself what you want. Tell yourself what you need to hear.
Exactly.
J.K. Simmons.
Now, I didn't know if you actually mentioned which kyber crystal you were gonna get, because I think we went did we go on to the sabers or what actual saber you choose? But I didn't know which crystal you wanted to get.
Yeah, I didn't answer that for a reason. I don't know. See, I already have a green lightsaber.
Yep.
So I'm thinking.
So take green out the possibility.
Green's out. Green's out. So it's really between purple and blue. And and like the thing is, because I could, like, I feel if you get a purple one and then you get a holocron, it's like 1000% just gonna be Mace Windu.
Yeah, probably.
Like, there's no reason for it to be.
He's too dangerous to be left alive. Like,
but like, if I get a blue one, then like,
you have a lot of options there.
I got a lot of options, and I really am contemplating buying a holocron.
What if it's yellow? Is it
What if
just
it's yellow?
Ahsoka?
No. I don't know. I really don't know who the voices are. The voice inside my head. I miss you.
All right. We have other things to talk about now.
Okay.
No, okay, what really, purple and blue?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with blue, though.
Yeah.
Because I want that classic.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
you think, like, you just, I don't know, blue.
Star Wars synonymous with blue is synonymous with Star Wars. The most synonymous lightsaber that you think of is Anakin, Luke, Rey's saber that's gone through all 3 trilogies, and it's blue.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go blue then.
Side tangent. What's your favorite lightsaber of all time?
That's a great question. I really like, Mace. I love Mace Windu's.
Yep.
Count Dooku's is really cool. I like how it has that little, like, hook on the end towards the emitter. I think I'm gonna go with Mace Windu.
Same. But second is definitely Anakin, Luke, Rey.
Yeah, I was about to say you have that book there that has like all those lightsaber, all the lightsabers in there. Yeah, and I was thinking Mace Windu's. I like Obi-Wan's too. You know,
Obi-Wan's is great.
It's a nice one, and then definitely do like Count Dooku's. You know, because a lot of it mainly because it's like really different, the whole hook thing and how he wields it, and so.
Funny story. My first when I was a youngster, obviously I had a bunch of lightsabers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
My first one that wasn't one of those like the cheap retractable
plastic,
ones was Count Dooku's, and it was really cool. It
Yes,
had the
it
button
was.
where it lit up, and I thought it was the coolest thing on earth because it was the coolest thing.
It
on
was.
Earth. And then I got Obi-Wan's, which was similar, with
But
the light up.
better.
It was about the same
Oh, it was?
brand and
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
same edition.
Probably Jack's Pacific.
Probably, and then it changed the whole game because.
Then the Black Series came out.
Then we could fight in the dark.
Yeah.
Which is always a bad idea.
Remember, like, how they had those extendable ones that just had a light in the base, and
Yeah.
those are bad.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
I mean, we can't discount Darth Maul. Man's got the dual-sided blade.
Of course, and I think a very underrated lightsaber duel is the first meeting of Qui-Gon and Maul on Tatooine. I really enjoyed that fight. It's quick.
Yeah.
And it may be the quickest lightsaber duel.
Probably.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, probably. It's between that and Obi-Wan and Vader.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. So what? We're down to blue and probably blue, huh?
Yeah, definitely
Probably blue. I'm feeling that,
I mean,
man.
unless I'm there and I'm like, you know what? No.
I'm going with white.
No. That wasn't even in the running.
Same. It's just a light,
Yeah, it's just a light.
There's nothing.
I feel that's the same with the yellow, though. Because I haven't looked up any pictures of how vibrant it is.
Yeah.
But it is like the RGB blade. So it should have some decent light to it.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know she wielded lightsabers. Did you see Brie Larson's post recently?
Yeah, I did.
Say Jedi realness.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I'll pull it up.
I have not.
If not, I think she's trying to will herself into a Star Wars movie at this point. Obviously, I think Samuel Jackson's trying to will himself back into a Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah.
And they're best friends, pretty much.
Oh wow, I'm looking at the post right now.
Yeah.
Yep. She's putting the she's putting the little stones down.
And she's been mentioning it a lot. So I don't know if I want Brie Larson to be the protagonist of a Star Wars movie. I mean, I love Brie Larson. I just don't know if that's what I'm looking for. Unless she goes dark, which I'd be okay with, because I haven't really seen her play anything. I mean, she's played a lot of dark roles, but she hasn't really gone to the dark, in my opinion, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Room was pretty dark, but, like, that's not exactly what I'm...
Not the type of dark you're looking for.
No, not exactly. She could play a character for sure. I just don't want her to be, like, the main protagonist. I guess she could be Basila, maybe. I know that would piss a lot of people off.
No, for sure.
But anyone would, pretty much.
Yeah.
Outside of Kate Beckinsale. I think that...
If the listeners can only see our faces, the look of disappointment.
Miles. Oh.
Not disappointment, just, it's like, we knew what to expect of you, but we're still, like...
Dude, it's such a missed... Look, when they released those pictures of the Witcher franchise, and I saw Yennefer, I didn't know who it was, okay? Had that been Kate Beckinsale, I wouldn't have even had to read the caption. I'd be like, you know what? Yennefer.
Oh my God.
And that just been the excitement noise, you know? And it wasn't. And I think, not to hate on The Witcher, I'm really excited for it. And I'm excited. The series a bit older than I thought she would be going into the series, which is cool, you know? But, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I do have something like an actual news story I want to talk about, though.
Okay.
Basically, Daisy Ridley has been going through the news circuit recently to promote Ophelia, her movie that Mikey thought was some sort of fantastical, elf-like...
this is untrue.
Oh, wait, no. G thought it was some fantastical, like...
I'm a little insulted that you thought that I said that Ophelia was some fantastical thing. It's
like
Daisy Ridley. Of course, it's going to be Shakespeare.
I mean, is Star Wars Shakespeare?
It's space Shakespeare.
Okay, is Murder on the Orient Express Shakespeare?
Train Shakespeare.
Is The Eagle Huntress Shakespeare?
Eagle Shakespeare. I've never heard of that one. I have no idea.
Is Peter Rabbit Shakespeare?
Children's Shakespeare.
I think I'm out of projects. So
what you're saying is I won that one.
No, I just think I don't want to get into this. Okay, so I've been listening to all her interviews for the most part. And she mentioned recently, last week we talked about how she said, well, we didn't, what did she say? Either way, she said that we're definitely going to have full clarification on who Rey's parents are by the end of episode 9. We will know who her parents are.
Cool.
And, I mean, that excites me. But is it someone we know? I hope. One can only hope. Some people don't want that. I think they're crazy.
I want it.
I want it too. I want to be able to think. I want to be able to say, my favorite character in Star Wars is Rey Kenobi. Or my favorite character in Star Wars is Rey Skywalker.
Who you want her lineage to be.
Yeah. And if not, I want my favorite character to be Rey Solo or
Rey Calrissian.
No, I don't want that because
you're like, yeah, it's not.
Because I just feel like that story wouldn't be as meaningful as Lando just like sitting back. Oh, something. I forgot about you. Like episode 9.
He's like, you look familiar.
It's just like, it's like Delivery Man, but in Star Wars.
Oh my God.
With Lando, and he's like, you know what?
I will take you in.
You can go ahead and keep the ship. I'm sorry. And just like go on, you know. I don't know. I'd say Rey Kenobi, Rey Skywalker.
I'm just saying that
Rey
Delivery Man
Solo.
reference is kind of a deep cut, man.
Thanks, man.
I don't think I know anyone else who's seen Delivery Man.
Have you seen Delivery Man, G?
I have not.
Do you know what it is?
I do not.
It's a movie starring Vince Vaughn where he has like 500 kids.
I thought it was like 50.
It's probably 50. 500's pretty steep. I got the 5 if it is 50.
Let's see. 2013, huh?
Yeah.
We need to stop. No, you're right. 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
It's like, 2013. I definitely heard of this. I've seen the trailer. I've heard of this movie, but I've never seen it before because exactly for how you two are describing the plot of this.
500 children. That's
Kobe Smulders and Chris Pratt were also in it.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you know. Star
And
floats across the screen.
Bobby Moynihan.
Oh, Bobby Moynihan, Mister, you will bring me a Coke Zero.
Exactly.
Why isn't he playing Cal Kestis?
Why can't he just be in a Star Wars?
He is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's going to be in episode 9.
Oh, cool.
For sure.
Just in the background, you won't bring me a Coke Zero.
He's George. It's like an on-the-nose cameo, but it's actually not George.
Yeah.
He's just there. And it's like as episode 9 concludes, he's just sitting there.
That's the post-credits scene.
In the back of the Falcon. No, it's not post-credits. It's before they roll. And it's like they're all in the Falcon, and it's like happy. And he's like, and that's all, folks.
Jeez.
And they fly off once again with the exciting feeling of an adventure to come. With an adventure just concluded.
As a one door closes.
As sand through the hourglass, so is the days of our lives.
No.
Nope. Star Wars soap opera?
Yes.
Okay, G, no. Miguel, also G, you guys can keep the mic in between you two. We have 2 mics. It's kind of a mess. Yesterday, G and I watched this movie called The Last Black Man in San Francisco, and it's a very, very, very small film. Very good, but I noticed at the end of the credits it said post-production sound mixing done at Skywalker Sound, and that just made me think. I lit up. I was like, oh my God. I can make a movie this small and get onto the ranch.
I thought you were asking a question.
No.
It was just a statement?
It was a statement.
Cool.
It's time to crowdfund, brothers. We need $12 and a camera.
Just $1 and a dream.
No, I need 12.
$12 and a dream.
Exactly. And we're going to just get it mixed at Skywalker Sound, and I'm going to get on the lot.
Cool.
I'm going to meet Dave Filoni. I'm going to meet Jon Favreau. I'm going to meet John Williams.
I don't know why you just reminded me of Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle. I'm going to meet Dave Filoni.
I'm going to meet... Can you imagine a round table with Stevie from Malcolm in the Middle, Seth Rogen, James Earl Jones doing Darth Vader.
Be a lot of breaths.
Yeah, it would.
It scared me.
I'm glad. That's what it sounds like when... Never mind.
When Seth Rogen
Rogen in Star Wars?
Maybe. Droid. He's a droid.
A heavy, like a... What if that's a bit where he voices a droid, but the droid is in some sort of disarray, so it's constantly smoking?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah, get it? Because he smokes.
I feel like then I see him more as a Wookiee.
No, he's a Gamorrean guard.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I think that would happen when I inevitably direct Star Wars Episode 10, which I'm trying to speak into existence every show. Seth Rogen is probably going to possibly be casted as a Gamorrean guard.
Cool.
If there's going to be one in there, and it'll be him, and there will probably be no speaking lines, but it's still going to be him.
Yeah, it's still going to be kind of like Daniel Craig as Stormtrooper.
He had speaking lines.
But did you really like?
Also, can we all agree that the worst cameo in Star Wars history was the one that didn't make it into the movie of Tom Skerritt? No, it's not Tom Skerritt. Tom Hardy in Episode 8.
I was unaware of this.
What?
I mean, I probably knew, but
I had to have shown you.
it's one of those many.
It
things
is so bad. Finn and Rose and BB-8 and DJ are in an elevator on Snoke's boudoir, and they're in there with a bunch of stormtroopers, and one of them's looking at him. He's like, "What? FN 2187? No way!" And he's like, "Don't do it, man." They're like, "Whoa, it's been so long." He smacks him on the ass.
Oh, I do remember that.
That was Tom Hardy.
Oh.
I can't even believe that was filmed. Like, I can't believe that was discussed.
Thank God it wasn't in the film.
Like, I just can't. And thank God they took it out, but I just can't imagine them be like, you know what? You're going to have some weird cowboy type accent, and you're going to smack him on the ass.
He's from Space, Texas. It's really just
Where
Texas.
is that?
Just Texas.
Is that what Casey Musgrave's song Space Cowboy is about? No?
No.
All right. Do you guys have any other news stories you want to talk about?
I don't know news.
Do you know any news?
It's going to be Star Wars news?
Yep. Actually, you know what? I'll open the floor to any news.
In any news?
Yep.
I'm going to have to think about this one then.
Anthony Davis to the Lakers?
Well, in other news, hey, Eli, guess what?
What?
I'm going to Galaxy's Edge in 2 days.
Yeah, that was a fun show, guys. I just want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you for listening to episode 21. Mikey's going to keep rubbing that in my face if I continue this episode going, so I think that's going to be it. You can follow me at Elilo Wren on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow us at the Fan Awakens podcast on Instagram, and don't follow that guy because he's really, really annoying.
You'll find me on the Fan Awakens podcast.
Bye, G.